Miscellaneous factorization. Okay, this is where you have to factorize something without necessarily knowing which thing it is, which technique it is that you're being asked for. There are basically 5 types. This isn't a Misc categorization. They don't cover everything, and also there's overlap between the categories, but anyway, here the categories are. Common factor. So 3a plus 3b plus 6. It's common factor of 3 there. Remember, whenever you form factorization, you're basically making up an expansion question. Just check that it really does give what you started with. Common factor is the first one. Second one is 2 pairs. So if it was 3a plus 3b plus ma plus mb, just treat it as 2 questions with a plus in between. So 3a plus b, ma plus b. Whenever you are factorizing and you see something twice, you write it once. You open up a bracket, you write what it used to be with. I see something twice. I see these 5 characters. Bracket a plus b bracket. Write that once. Open up a bracket, write what it used to be with. Check that it really does give what you started with. 3, difference of 2 squares. This is not difference of 2 squares. That's not squared thing minus squared thing, but if you take it a common factor first, then it is. That's squared thing minus squared thing. Squared thing minus squared thing is the business, because it's the same bracket twice, one to the plus, one to the minus. Check that it works. A times a is a squared. 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. No's would be 3a. Math would be negative 3a. They'd cancel out, which is why there are only 2 terms. Question type 4. Quadratics, where there's a hidden 1 in front of the x squared. So the coefficient of x squared is 1. Lay down double brackets. Remember, you're inventing an expansion question. Left eyebrow has clearly got to be x and x, otherwise you won't get the x squared. The 10, that could be 1 and 10. That's good for the 10. What about the nose and the mouth? 1x, 10x, that won't give 7x, so try again. This should be good. 2x, 5x, that'll be the 7x. This is good to go. Always check that it works. Left eyebrow sweet, right eyebrow sweet, nose sweet, mouth sweet. Don't forget you got negatives. That gives you a fair bit of room, that gives you lots of room to play with. So x minus 4, x plus 1, or x minus 1, x plus 4. Plenty of room to muck around. Now 5 is a quadratic where the coefficient of x squared is not a 1. Okay, now for this I recommend using Miss McKeever's method. She says take these and turn them into type 2. Okay, in other words, imagine that it was 2 pairs. Now what you do is this. You think, where could the 19x have come from? Could it come from this? Could it come from this? It could have come from this. Of all the things it could have come from, she says, pick, and there's literally millions of possibilities, pick something where this times this is the same as this times this. Now, that is not the same as, so basically this times this is 60. That's not 60. That's not 60. That's not 60. So we keep trying. 15 and 4 will be good. They multiply to give 60. Now it's a 2 pairs question. Factorize this. There's a common factor there. Common factor of 5x. There's a common factor here, a common factor of 2. And now you see the same bracket twice. Whenever you see something twice, you write it once. Also 6 characters, bracket 2, x plus 3 bracket. Open up a new bracket, write what it used to be with, check that it works.